Oh, hey everybody. Jason Burmis here, and I am in a hotel. I am not at the Mohegan Sun anymore. And yeah, so I got some news. While I was over at the back to back Bellator first nights, I started getting some tweets that were showing what you see as my thumbnail right now. And what does it show you? It shows you that my Conor McGregor thread is unavailable. And if you notice, there's some of it there, but then it's not there. So immediately I went to my Twitter where I was logged in and I said, no, all my Conor McGregor tweets are there. They're definitely there. I go, they're very available. I did not delete them. They have not been deleted by Twitter. I have no warnings. So then I logged out. And now I have my friend's phone in my hand here, and I'm going to show you how this works live. So we're gonna when I get back, I'll probably have a screen grab if they don't just take the whole thing down. But you got to ask yourself, if the only things in this thread that have now been taken down are links about Conor McGregor violently, brutally beating, raping, and sodomizing a woman, where I don't even say that. I quote from the article and then give a link. Why would that get censored by Twitter? So if you do not believe me, you can go check it out yourself right now. But here you go. So this is where it started. Take a look. And for those that have seen it before, this is just my New York Times thread. Now, if you notice, I start talking to Front Row Brian. Now let's get it really in there. I want to really get it in. But you can see underneath, I know it's blurry. I wish it wasn't, that it says 19 more tweets right here. Go check it for yourself. When you hit that, no magic trick, look what happens. There's not 19 tweets. Every single one, in fact, here's another 11 replies. Let's hit it. Every single one that has a hyperlink to a regular news source is gone. It's just gone. It's like it's not there. You can go there right now, and it's like it never existed. But when I log in, all of them are there. And if you see that and you retweeted one of those tweets for me, which, by the way, somebody from TSN in Canada started doing, which is the ESPN affiliate there, they're all gone too. They're gone. They say they're unavailable. I will ask you again to go check it out yourself, but the only one that has a link is the one that has nothing to do with McGregor at all, and is just the fact that rape in Ireland, sexual assault of women, only 8% get convicted. 92% of women are lying, but again, because it doesn't have the links to the details of Conor McGregor's brutal beating of a woman in front of people, raping of a woman in front of people, and all of those facts, they're not there. Now, let's think about that for a second. Let me put this phone down because you can go check it out yourself. When I got back to the hotel, and the fights just ended a little after midnight, took about 10 minutes to get here, we throw on ESPN, and they have the audacity to be outraged about another sexual predator scandal that seems like almost a non-scandal to me. I don't know much about it, but the Astros scandal, they just had a 7-person panel on talking about it. So you can talk about that and what a disgrace it is, whatever the Astros did and however they handled it, and they didn't fire somebody fast enough. Fuckers. Who's going down at ESPN? Who's going down at Disney? Who's going down at the UFC? Huh? WME Entertainment. They've all known this since December 11th, because it happened December 10th. And if you don't think that they didn't know right away what had actually happened, when there are headlines of this guy on a wild-eyed sports star on a 2-day coke and booze bender, when there are details of this woman being bruised, beaten, and bleeding out there, when we now know that he offered her $1 million+ and he didn't get what he wanted, which is her silence. When you find out this isn't even the first person in Ireland that has accused him of this, that on at least 2 separate occasions he was accused of some type of a sexual assault with his friends in those cases. It's all main line. Everybody wants to say, oh, the Sun and the Mirror, oh, they're tabloids. Well, it's not just the Sun. It's not just the Mirror. It's Dublin Live. It's the Independent. It's Irish Central. Go back to that video, which I retweeted today, where I calmly read that Twitter thread. And every single one of those tweets, every one that has a clickable link and literally no commentary from Jason Burmis, and just in quotes from high-level senior police sources and others, they're gone. Jack Dorsey wants to talk about an open forum, and we can't even talk openly about a high-level entertainer, an athlete who is worth what? A billion, a few $1 billion to very big names? Ones I'll say again. ESPN, the UFC, WME Entertainment, Dana White, Ari Emanuel. And you couldn't even believe the trolling I get, guys. I have people in my DMs like literally telling me he's a great human being, that he's the best thing since breakfast, that I'm the bad guy. Then you have the other crew that'll admit that maybe Conor did this, but we don't know for sure. None of them have looked at it like me. None of them have read all those articles all the way through like I have. They have no knowledge of the matter. They say they're just allegations, or they're just rumors, or it was a rugby player, or it was a golfer. We don't even know that it's Conor. It could have been one of his friends. When I broke down, after I put that thread up, every single possibility and how many mental loops many people would have to do just to believe the nonsense. But no, I turn on ESPN and they're outraged over some sexual misconduct scandal. Really, ESPN? Huh. I wonder if they reprimanded their TSN employee there. I haven't been blocked by him yet, but you're going to get a full video where we name names. And I would like people to start tweeting out. Thank you, Life of Brian. What happened to Peter Dale Scott? We'll get into it in a second. I don't know, actually. I was booked with him, and he's an older guy. He's in his 90s. And I was, waiting and waiting. I had contacted him the day before, and I didn't get anything back from him. I was asking whether I'd just have video or audio. I had poetry and terror all ready to go, coming in Jakarta. And basically, I'm not at home. I don't have Facebook on my phone. The Wi-Fi here doesn't work. I'm here with my buddy. We supposedly had Wi-Fi. We don't. I don't even know what quality this is coming into, you guys. So there's no Wi-Fi here, and I don't have a computer. So hopefully, I hit him on Skype. I had originally contacted him on Facebook, where he posts. I did see him live a couple times. So I'm hoping that we can reschedule, because I want Peter Dale Scott on my show probably more than anybody else. But getting back into this and this issue, think about all of my tweets out there, guys. I talk about deep politics. I talk about 9/11 and the many, 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 many problems with that. I talk about false flag terror. I talk about no weapons of mass destruction. I talk about U.S. imperialism. All that's okay. That doesn't get shadow banned. And I don't even know if you call it shadow banning, because shadow banning used to be like you didn't see my tweets in my feed, but then if you went to my page, you could actually see my tweets. These tweets have been deleted from everybody but me. That's pretty dirty. Do you think they might have got a call after, the guy from TSN started retweeting a bunch of them yesterday? You think they might have got a call? Huh? Oh, well, you guys might be liable for somebody else. I would love to be sued by these people. Please sue me. Sue me, sue me, sue me. Prove me wrong. Because Discovery, even if this woman does take a payout, and I hope she doesn't, it's probably been more difficult than you can imagine. The traumatic experience she went through, forget about it. But, is she going to turn away $5 million or $20 million or $25 million? I mean, it's a drop in the bucket to Disney, right? It could definitely happen. What I'm telling you is the truth. And they can try to obfuscate that. They can delete it. They can try to rewrite history and control the narrative. But please come after me. Because in Discovery, someone will get me those police reports. Someone will get me the CCTV footage of that woman coming out bloody and beaten. It will happen. It will leak eventually. You can't buy your way out of evil, bro. You're not high level enough. You're not gangster enough. I know you're hanging out with the Kinahan and other gangsters. Let me know a little secret. There's way higher level gangsters out there. Their last names are Rockefeller and Rothschild and Bush. Clinton. Those are lower level ones, but they're still higher level than you. And that's the real deal. And I'm not going to be silenced. And I hope that you guys out there, again, go right now to my Twitter, okay? My pinned tweet. Go ahead, try to hit all the replies. Go look at the thread. It's not there. And ask Jack why not. This is a big deal, guys. Think about it. They're shadow banning, aka making tweets unavailable about a sports figure. What the fuck? So that being said, guys, I am going to hit the hay because I'm beat. I'm going to go check out Bellator tomorrow with my friend. The second half, I had a really great time tonight. I know that Mike Cernovich is out there tweeting about the finders, which I've been reporting on for 15 years plus, I think now. The finders intertwining with the Franklin scandal, and Derek Brose has done amazing work on the finders, original work on the finders. You're not going to find anywhere else. And I have a great video with Derek. Has Derek Brose found what the finders hide? And now with this new data dump and a resurgence in that subject, I am certainly going to revisit that with Derek and have him on. So guys, I want to say thank you. I love you. Please thumbs this video up on your way out. Share it with others. Let people know that this is a big deal and that there are a ton of fanboys out there attacking, denying, probably bot accounts. And now Twitter itself is banning the subject of Conor McGregor brutally beating and raping a woman and trying to get away with it. I won't have it. I won't do it. Got to go fund me if you want to financially support me.